So we in the kitchen right now. Ooh, turn that down a little bit. Making the Gym Bros finest, you know. Some of you may know what that is already. Chicken, rice, broccoli. You know what I'm saying? So, what's today? Sunday? Making a little something for lunch tomorrow, a little meal. Start the meal prep. You know what I'm saying? I say just set the tone with the week. Have Monday be good, have Tuesday be good, see what happens with Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So right here, we got mushrooms and broccoli. Chop them up, got them boiling. Bring them to a boil, we'll drain it. I'll show you what I'm gonna do to make it taste better. The thing about eating healthy, you have to have good food, tasty food. So broccoli, mushrooms, gonna spice it up. A little butter. Butter makes everything better. Threw some onions and some garlic into the pan before we had the chicken in there. Let them get a little cooked and then let them finish cooking with the chicken. Sometimes you can brown them and then add the chicken, but to me it's like you just killed the onions and garlic, so let's cook them together. Rice is in the rice cooker already. That's going. Actually, I think it might be done. It is done. So that's cool. But yeah, chicken, rice, and broccoli. Most basic meal. If somebody says, what can I eat to get in shape? Chicken, rice, and broccoli. Just know your proportions. Your proportions. Is it portions or proportions? Both? The proportions of your portions for sure. And this is healthy. This though. Let me show you this. And Coach Gio over here, the one and only, the man, the myth, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gang affiliated. It's been a minute, huh?
So we got chicken thighs right here. Like I said before, you can do the breast. However, to me, the amount of fat in chicken thighs, it's not that bad. If you're gonna eat clean, you exercise and do what you're supposed to. If you're just a pig that sit on the couch and don't do nothing, I would say go have a chicken breast. Like you don't need the extra fat. But if you're somebody who's fit, healthy, etc., have your chicken thighs. A little more flavor, a little more fat, so it's not dry. And it's good fat. It's not like butter or oil, olive oil, or whatever. It's meat. So we got that going. This is gonna be like Monday lunch probably. Usually I have like eggs, oatmeal for breakfast. This for lunch. I always point people in the direction. If you're trying to eat healthy, protein, clean carb like rice or potatoes, and then a vegetable. So that'd be like lunch, and then dinner is usually a bit more spontaneous. It's kind of like whatever we feeling, we gonna make. But typically over the weekend, we go ahead and just get a lot, get enough for the week. We don't really. Sometimes we'll plan out exactly each and every meal, but we don't follow it to a T. It's kind of like whatever you're feeling. So in the fridge, we do have like ground beef, some in the fridge, some in the freezer. For early on in the week, later on in the week, we got salmon, cod, shrimp, seafood right there. A lot of chicken. We got a lot. I can show you actually. We got plenty of chicken thighs. I'm actually open the window in a second. Fish, frozen beef. And then, you know what I'm saying, we got eggs, of course. Now let me show you this though. Let me show you this. Sweets. We have sweets. That cake there, we was celebrating. Ask me what I was celebrating. I was celebrating life, so we got a cake. Okay. Don't trip. But we got chocolate right there. We got juice because we about to mix some drinks. You can enjoy yourself. This is not like restriction. It doesn't have to be hard to be healthy at all. But then as you can see, we got apples, we got grapes, we got strawberries in the back. This is leftover barbecue we had yesterday. But we're still healthy. It's a balance. You gotta know what you're doing. If you need help with that, assistance with that, let me know. Shoot me a message on the Instagram and we can chop it up. I've been taking a lot of phone calls lately, just like in the DMs. Oh, you need help? What time can you get on the call? And I'll get on the call right 5 minutes later. And we really chopping up game plan and things like that. So I'm up in the window. It's getting a little smoky in here. That's brown enough for me for the onions and garlic. So I'm gonna just throw the chicken on top. You know what I'm saying? the season side down so we can go ahead and season on top. Okay. Pop that like that. Let me rinse my hands. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so typically you get like a mixed seasoning, you know, like a flavored seasoning. And then what I like to do is throw my own seasonings first. And I'm gonna show you the trick to making your chicken delicious, right? So you throw your own seasonings first. That's crushed red pepper, a little bit of cayenne. I do like mine spicy, not too much though. Onion powder, not too much though. Not too much though. Right, garlic. Obviously we cooking onions and garlic. We adding onion and garlic. Just flavorful, you know what I'm saying? Key right here, cumin. With chicken, fire. It's real thick and moist. Pause. The cumin is thick and moist, so I gotta take the whole lid off to get it in the pan. Thick and moist. Man. Flashbacks. And then you add the black pepper. Of course, now notice I didn't add salt because this mixed seasoning I have it's pretty salty. So just be mindful of that, but you don't have to do it as I do it. Add your favorite seasonings. But I do like to add my own. Once the chicken is like real crispy on the outside, I'll take it off. But before it's fully cooked, I'll take it out. I'll put it on the cutting board, chop it up, then throw it back in. Add the other seasoning, let it get crispy. Fire. So for the sake of the chicken to get crispy, you do want the heat pretty high. Not too high though. Get a little flip on that thing. A little flip. And let it do its thing, okay? So since we done with these, we'll toss these up. Trying to keep it clean, you know? So the rice is done. We'll check that out. That's good right there. Peep that one. Get you a rice maker, man. Too efficient, too efficient. Broccoli's coming to a boil. That's good. Yeah, man, we on a roll like butter. All right, so what I did was I turned the fire all the way low. Honestly, I'm gonna take this off a flame. While the chicken is crispy, you know, on the outside, it's still raw on the inside. And forget all you sanitary divas. I'm gonna cut my chicken on my cutting board while it's not cooked, all right? So, turn it all the way up. Well, I took it off the fire completely. Cut it up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it back in the pan and then throw a little bit more seasoning on it and then let it cook from there. That way, it's easier to portion. It cooks a little better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can have every piece be crispy. Now keep in mind, this is pan frying chicken. It is still frying chicken, so, but the thing about chicken thighs, you don't need to add, like I added olive oil for the onions and garlic. After that, you don't need to add oil or anything else. Now, butter will make it taste better, but I'm not doing that today. So, we do this, cut it up, throw it back in the pan, let it cook fully. Man, the outcome gonna be phenomenal. Phenomenal, you know what I'm saying? Got one more, just cut that one. Trust the process, guys. Watch me work now. And to my fellas, man, you make this for a girl. To you, it's like chicken, rice, and broccoli. It's a gym bro meal. Man, this was like one of the first meals I made for my lady. She talking about some, oh my God, I didn't know you could cook like this. But to me, it's just, man, it's just chicken rice. Ain't nothing to it. The hot sauce might change your life. Boom. Boom. Check me out. Put it back in the pan. Watch me now, I'm dripping, but it's okay. Throw it in the pan, spread it out, get your fire back on. About medium, medium high, dress it. Now we dress it. Give it that color. Dress it. Mix it, and then a little bit more. A little bit more. Mix that thing. Twist that thing. Let it get covered up. Blaze that thing. Ah, look at that. Look at that. I don't know if your daddy taught you this, but real Jordan taught you that. Right there with it. One more time. Not as much. Enough for the road. We done with the seasoning. That's all you need. Feel me? Let it get hot. Let it get hot. All right, now we on deck. Broccoli coming to a boil. Chicken almost done. Rice is done. Efficient right here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is broccoli and chicken still cooking, but I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the rice into the containers. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's probably enough right there. I'm not big on counting calories and macros. If that look like enough, I'm gonna eat it, and if I start eating it and it's too much, then I'm gonna stop eating. You ain't gotta count your calories, bro. You don't have to. Is it a great tool? Hell yeah. Absolutely. But it's not a necessity for you to get in shape. Don't let them fool you, man. Right? Chicken almost done. Look at that. See, now it's got that coat, that crispy coat. All right? So, like, you probably looking at this video with your mouth watering, but understand this. This is healthy. You eat this, you go to the gym and then have a meal like this. Next summer, you gonna be on the beach looking like top notch. You know what I'm saying? Done nada. We're gonna say the chicken's done. All right, I'm gonna let it sit a little bit longer on the pan. Chicken's done. I'm gonna turn this up. Once this really get boiling, I'm gonna strain it. Peep game. Get the chicken out the pan. Put the dried and strained broccoli and mushrooms in the pan you cook the chicken with. Add a little butter, salt and pepper. Let it do its thing. Watch me now. Watch me work. So we're gonna put this here. Watch me work now, okay? Telling you fellas, get right. Change your girl life. She gonna walk into your crib and see you got containers of chicken and rice. She gonna love what you got going on. She gonna say, I need to be a part of this. She gonna say, I need to be a part of this. Feel me? Look at that. That's one meal. This is 2 meals. 2 meals. Look at that. Boom. You feel me? 2 meals. I know I'm making a mess, but guess what? I'm gonna clean it up. All right, so that's done. That's done. Now we just patiently waiting on broccoli. We're gonna get that going. I'm gonna mix that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That water look dirty. That water look nothing. What's up with it? Guess what, though? I'ma still eat it. Hell yeah. Next, we grab the weapon warmers. You know what I'm saying? Feel like Balboa, Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna grab that. Watch me work now. Strain it. Don't mind the dirty dishes, because I'm just straining it. Don't mind the dirty dishes, I'm straining it. Pop that back on. So from there, man down, lost a piece of broccoli. You take this, apply it to the pan that you just had the chicken on. All right? You're gonna pop that fire back on. Watch me work now. Grab you some butter. Grab you some butter for that. You don't need a lot, about yay much. Maybe a little more for good luck, right? Butter applied, butter face. Everything looked good on her butter face. Pepper. Dress it. Make it taste good. And after that, all you need is some salt. All you need is some salt, step bro. Right? Salt. Now peep gang. They're not gonna teach you this in culinary school. Lime. Lime. Why that lime wanna be stubborn? Give me some juice. Give me that juice. Add the lime. I remember Supreme Patty. Remember bro used to put limes in his eyes? Add the limes. Right? If I wanted to go viral, I would just put them in my eyes for sure. And then stir it a little bit. Got the butter, salt, pepper, a little leftover seasoning from the chicken. Nothing crazy. A little bit of onions and garlic in there from the chicken. Guess what? Now you got your veggies. Now you got your veggies for your meal. Now you got your servings of greens. All you did was boil up some broccoli and then added some flavor to it. So we do that. Check me out now. Add that to the container. Boom. Boom. Check me out now. Get some mushrooms in that thing. I like mushrooms. I like mushrooms a lot. That's cool, right? 2 more. Look at that meal. Already done. So tomorrow, after I work out, after I already have my protein shake, I can get my proteins, carbs, and veggies for the day. Well, not for the day, for that meal. Right after, because it's already done. I don't have to ask myself what's for lunch and then go to Chipotle, or ask myself what's for lunch and go to Chick-fil-A drive-thru because it's convenient. Guess what? 60 seconds in the microwave and you got a meal's already done. It's like TV dinner, right? Chicken, rice, broccoli, basic gym bro meal. Basic if you're trying to get in shape meal. We'll do like fish or something next time. That's it, man. Simple. I'm actually excited to eat this later on because I knew I just threw down. Follow the recipe. Do it yourself. Like I said before, make it taste good so you'll eat it. If you make bland chicken and bland rice and bland broccoli because you think that's what healthy is, nobody said being healthy had to be nasty or bland. You'll keep consistent with it. Make some chicken that's good and you be like, oh, I got a taste for that. So that's it. We're gonna have a sit down, wrap some stuff. But before that, I went to this Muay Thai gym, right? With old teammate from when I played ball, Gio, my homie Gio. Shout out to Gio. You can get his information there on the video coming up. But check it out. I used to train with him the Muay Thai early 2022, like summer 2022. We was going hard, like 3-4 days a week, like 3 hours training sessions. We was going in. But then I started focusing more on my business and just growing my brand. So I slowed down with it. Well, I didn't slow down, I stopped. And then now I'm in a spot to where I have the time to do so and work out with them. So I went in, as you will see, your boy was rusty, but I had a blast. Like, I felt like I was just playing around, but learning at the same time. And it's very fun. I was talking to another trainer about this. It's fun to be a student again and learn something new again. Not like I knew it before, but like I was a student in this class and it was a great time. So shout out to him. Thank you for letting me shoot, bro. But check out the video. After that, we sit down, chop it up. Let's win, let's work. Just got done with a kick-ass workout with my boy Gio, one and only. What's your IG?
What is my address? Giovanni Adalberto. GIOVANNY ADALBERTO.
I think you should say it again.
G-I.
No, not spell it. Say it.
G-I.
No, say it.
Giovanni Adalberto.
You feel me? Great workout with my boy Sway. Shout out Sway.
You know how it
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I feel like a kid on the playground. We used to do this way back when.
We started together.
We started together. He did. We busy, but now I'm back, and now he's coaching, so he gonna get me right.
Still busy.
He gonna get you right. You feel me? But nah, appreciate it, man. Check it out. Hey man, I am rusty, I am tight, but you know what? This is kind of fun. Like something new, you know, something. Well, I've done it before, but I'm not like good at it, so it's fun to like build, start from ground zero. Yeah.
The show look rusty.
Pop, pop, cross, snap, knee. This is where the combo really starts. You land pushing your partner as soon as they're losing their balance or moving for you, whatever. Bring that rear leg, teep, and then either double up with the kick or show the teep, throw the knee. Footwork is, tell yourself you're just throwing on the teep. So that motion is the same. The rear leg comes up, you get a little bit of air, boom, you're just skipping. Once you're in the air, pop, you throw your knee. So grab some air, bicycle. Or skip, pop, pop, but really blast those kicks. From the top, make it jump. 1, 2, pop, knee, I'm landing, creating space, teep, reset, and then how I close the distance is up to you. Pop, pop, or boom. Yep, basically. Either a bicycle knee or 2 kicks, or if you want to be a little Billy Badass, knee, land, push again, 2 kicks. Actually, let's do that. So, teep. Close the distance by showing another teep. Bicycle, land. You should be all up in their grill. Push them away as you land. 2 hard kicks. Let's go! I need the max swing.
Yeah, just got done holding the mitts. Felt like a kindergartner, you know, kindergartner. Now we got the mitts on, and about to feel like a first grader. Rusty, but like I said before, it's like playing. I'm having fun. Let's do it though.
Time, mate.
You know what I'm saying? Coach Gio over here, the one and only, the man, the myth, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gang affiliated.
It's been a minute, huh?
Yeah. I popped out a towel with my boy Gio. I appreciate it, Gio.
Appreciate you, man.
He did a hell of a job today. I'm pooped, right? It's funny.
Coming from the fitness guy.
Yeah, it's a different kind of game, bro. You know, it's different than just bicep curls and bench press. You know,
That does help.
yeah, it does, but I can't muscle my punches. But you can be strong, but still, yeah, man. All right, so that was Tao. You know, my boy Gio. It was great. Like I said, I had fun. Good to see friends, you know what I'm saying? And just spend time doing something besides lifting weights and then telling somebody else how much weight to lift. So that was great. Why I decided to do it is kind of key to this episode, actually. I've been having this whole concept for, I'll say, about almost a year now of just being the most interesting man alive. Now, I know a lot of interesting men, so I know that that's a thing for a lot of men. What I suggest of you is if you want to strive to just try different things, do different things, go for it. So it plays a role because it's like, okay, not only is he strong as hell, aesthetic as hell, you know how to kick. You know how to throw a kick. You see my kicks, it hurts. It hurt, but like, if I can keep practicing and get my leg up there, it's like, whoa, he can kick too? Cool. Anyway, so it added to the utility belt, and it was fun. But also, that's a different kind of training, and I have this whole concept, and I don't know why my brain works this way, but it works this way. I want my fitness to be extraordinary. I want my fitness to be top tier. I want to just be as fit, as strong as possible, fast as possible, as big as the whole package. So it took me some time to get myself to go back into the gym, because in previous episodes, like I said, I was fighting this cold and the chest. So you want to make sure you're in good enough shape, right? So it led me to doing the cleanse at the beginning of the year, because I knew I wanted to get into the fighting thing, but I just want to make sure my body's clean enough for me to do so without hurting myself. So I did the cleanse, 7 days, and then now we're transitioning into meal prepping. I did the first week last week. This is week 2, and as you saw, we did the chicken, rice, broccoli, keeping it simple, efficient, and this is the building block now. I had lost 20 pounds. I'm seeing it come back now because I'm just eating my meals, lifting weights, and just doing what's necessary, okay? So it's so simple. It's so black and white. People just tend to not do it. If you want to put on size, or even if you want to lose weight, you know what I'm saying? It's the same template. Work out, work your ass off, eat healthy, get your protein in, get your carbs in. It's efficient. People try to skip out on the carbs. You need the carbs to translate to your workout. You need the carbs to fuel your workout. So let me break this down for you and exactly how you transition from the cleanse, why that's important, to the meal template, to why that's important, to now you're trying to build this muscle and grow stronger and grow more resilient, okay? So I literally just got done with a phone call yesterday talking about this. So it's very fresh on my mind anyways. So first things first, if you looking to start a new fitness journey, would I suggest a cleanse? Yes. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. The only reason why is because a lot of people do say the same thing. I just feel like I need to clean myself out. I just feel like I just need to reset, okay? So I would say, okay, let's just do it. That's exactly how you do it. Let's do a cleanse. You can start off with 1 day juice. If that's easy, then you can do 3 day and then 4 and 5, 6, whatever you want to do. I've known people, specifically my parents, to go up to 21 days of cleansing. So it can be extreme, but it doesn't have to be that extreme. Just do what's comfortable. But the sole purpose is you clean out your system, right? And the only reason you're having these juices is to replenish these vitamins and minerals, because you can't just starve yourself You know, your body's gonna have these cravings and things of such. So you just give it what it's looking for. When you want something sweet, likely you're tired or you're just depleted in sugar in your body. Teach your body to rely on the fruits and vegetables for energy. Teach your body to rely on the fruits and vegetables for your digestion, and the fruits and vegetables for your immune system, versus relying on medicine, relying on cupcakes and cookies for sugar, relying on fried chicken for protein. Like, the cleanse will reset your body as you ask for. On top of all of that, because you're not eating, you're flushing out a lot. And if you're going to get very specific and particular with the cleanse that I share with my folks, you do the psyllium husk, which is like a second flush out of your system, which I just did it and it felt good. I was juicing and I was going to the bathroom at first, and then I started going to the bathroom a little less. And I'm like, okay, I'm clean. Psyllium husk. Nah, you thought you was clean. Let me show you what you got up in there. And then I actually think I might have messed up the toilet that particular time. It's just that much in your body that you're trying to get out. So when you say, I feel like I need a reset, that's what you're talking about. So do the cleanse. Now, after however many days you do, for me, about 5 to 7, you gradually eat again. And this is crucial because now you can teach your body to rely on specific foods. Not only that, this is the most valuable piece to cleanse and straighten to diet, is the food you have is going to taste magnificent. So go ahead and have healthy meals on a regular basis after your cleanse, so it can be like, oh, I like this, I'm looking for that taste. If you go from cleanse to cheeseburger and milkshake, you're gonna be like, this is the best thing I've ever had, and you're not gonna have nothing else like it unless you have that. So off the gate, like, clean meals, but make them really good, such like we just did, and teach your body to rely on that. So it goes, you're gonna lose some weight. Well, for most of you, you lose weight, you'll feel good, you'll feel fresh, and you gradually eat. You get this protein in, you start getting your carbs, you start getting your vegetables and all these things, you start to feel well. Now you can train your ass off because your body feels well. When you're eating McDonald's and heavy Chipotle and greasy this and nasty that, when you go train, of course you don't want to train again because you feel like shit. But when you eat clean and then you go train and you feel alive and well because the food you just ate is doing their job and you're doing your job of working out, it's a recipe for success, right? So it's crucial that in this transformation process, whether it's to gain muscle, lose weight, etc., whatever, the working out goes hand in hand with the eating. You know this, man, but I don't know if you are abiding to it. So, but to make it easier for you, I would just point you in this direction, in this sequence, from cleanse to meal template to now you hammering chicken and rice, because now you're training your ass off. Now you can eat enough to fuel enough to train hard enough and build enough muscle. You see how it works? It's just like a pyramid. So I've been at this now, when I did the cleanse, and I would suggest the same, I was just mostly cardio. I did lift a few times, but mostly cardio. To that first week of the meal plan, I was eating my meals. However, I was not hammering the weights as much because my system is still very empty. You gotta gradually build to it, to where this past week and then even tomorrow, like, it's ground and pound. Like, we're there to lift heavy. And I have not felt this well and this strong and this, I don't know, like, relentless. Watch this. Nah, I ain't felt this relentless with my training in a minute. And all of my friends know this. And the people who really know me know, like, if there's anything Jordan's gonna do, he's gonna work out. I could be at rock bottom, I'm gonna work out. I can be living my best life, not thinking about stressing about anything. I bet you I'm gonna be at the gym though. So, and I really don't know where it came. I mean, I do know where it came from. Like, early on, my dad, took me into the gym to where it was just fun for me, right? But what I was doing secondhand without realizing it was building a habit, a quote unquote addiction, which is a great addiction. And one of my boys, shout out D, he compared me. He was like, yo, like, you're basically doing what Kobe did, but just with the weights. Like, he basically told me I'm extraordinary in the weight room, and I had no clue because I'm thinking people go to the gym, but once I thought about it, I'm like, nah, because every time I do work out with somebody, it's like, oh shit, Jordan, but it's like, we just here working out. So yeah, but that does lead me into, you know, me being back in the gym and relentlessly lifting, and even being compared to Kobe Bryant. The book of this episode, Tim Grover, Relentless. Man, this book to me, this book is very special to me. My dad had me read this with him a little while back, and it was one of the first legit books I actually like accomplished, and I even got a chance to meet him, Tim Grover. And Tim Grover, he coached Kobe Bryant. He coached Michael Jordan, Dwayne Wade, and like a Charles, I mean, maybe not Charles, but anyways, he's in there. He's in there with the big guys. So to read a book by him and just hear words of him, somebody who's also a trainer, but of that caliber is deep. So I'm gonna share some things, what takes me from, let's put it like this. Everybody's looking for transformation with their physical fitness, whatever, and it's very simple. You know, you eat this, you don't eat this, you work out at this time for this long, this much, whatever. How many of us are gonna actually do it? Small percentage. How many of us want to do it? I'm sure all of us. What is gonna get you from saying you want to do it to actually doing it? That's most important. That's before anything, because if that's not a question that's answered, forget everything else. You're not going to do it. So what is going to get you from to A to B, thinking about it, doing it? I think he covers a lot of that in this book. So first things first is you have to prepare your mind. This is an underlooked concept, in my opinion. Preparing your mind means you have to be ready to do it. This is very cliche, but just listen to me. Do it when you don't feel like doing it, only because you know the outcome. I could share a side story where I understand this. I got this, shout out Gabe, got this homie Gabe, and we do this book thing, man. He's been texting me for what, 70? I could tell you right now. Put my phone up. He is on day 69 out of 90. 69 days straight out of 90 of reading every day, listening to an audio every day, and then shooting me a short description of it, of what he read and what he heard every single day. I started it, but then I missed a day, so I have to start over. I missed a few days, so I got to start over. But it's a simple thing of he's always chirping in my ear. Even when you don't feel like doing it, you got to do it. So when it comes to this fitness game, prepare your mind first. You should already know that there's going to be days where you're not going to feel like, there's days where I don't feel like going, but I still have to get myself to go. And I'm the guy who's like, go to the gym. But because I know I want to be excellent, you have to be willing to step outside of that. I don't want to do it. So check this out. Tim Grover, words, brilliant trainer, trained the greats of the great. People who do it when they don't feel like doing it, this is what he said. You can't commit to excellence until your mind is ready to take you there. Simple. Don't sit there and have these great expectations of yourself if you haven't even convinced your mind that it's attainable yet. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you'll get too excited. You get really excited about it and be like, Monday, changing my life. But you haven't even, it's excitement. Sit for a second and really think about, okay, I remember that day, which was yesterday. It was 7 a.m. and I didn't feel like getting out of bed, so I laid in bed for another hour. You ain't ready for this if you can't even get play with it. Picture the low days when you don't feel like doing it and see if you can even get to the gym then. You know what I'm saying? It's all about this though. Like you have to. That's the non-negotiable. First things first, let's get your mind right. Let's prepare yourself to not be willing to go to the gym, but still some way, somehow, you strap on your work boots, you put on your hard hat, and you go ground and pound some weights, man. All right. My second point, though, is it will not be perfect. Understand this part too. With having days where you don't feel like doing it, but you do it anyways, you will have days where you won't do it. Oh, somebody said that. There will be days where you will not, there will be days where you will not go. Who cares? I've made the mistake before of, okay, I missed a day, you know what? Shit. I'm bad. Actually, this is a habit, and I'm done with this habit after this episode. A habit I have is, I missed a day. It'll be Wednesday. I missed Wednesday. All right, I'll just pick it back up Monday. Bro, if I can get it in Wednesday, then get it in Wednesday. And if not Wednesday, let's just make it Thursday. Don't wait. It will not be perfect. It will be not as you put on paper and plan for it to be. But understand this, when something like that happens, you can learn from it. Take note on what happened, why it skewed you from your planning and your goals, and then adjust accordingly. You don't need to throw the towel in and then just completely change everything. So check this out. Tim Grover, who's had people in this position before, the elites of the elites, said this. Someone else is out there making all kinds of mistakes. This is the important part. Learning from them and getting to where you wanted to be, where you wanted to be. Let me read that again. I messed up a little. Listen to this though. Someone else is out there making all kinds of mistakes, learning from them, and getting to where you wanted to be because they've made the mistake, they reflected on it, and then they kept going forward. You'll make the mistake and put it on pause, and now it's like, I messed up. I gotta start again. And that's the hardest thing to do is get started too. So that's 2, and then we'll wrap it up with number 3. Anybody can work hard. Okay, you don't have to look at me or any other people, influencers, whatever that you look up to and necessarily idolize them because they're going at it and working hard. First of all, it's only so much that they're showing you, but secondly, you have every right to do that as well. I don't know if you don't feel like you're worth it. I don't know if you feel like you're not that type of person. Anybody can work hard. Anybody can do it. Anybody can be that guy. Get up, get up, get up, go, go, go. Just tell yourself that in the mirror for 5 minutes. Go, go, go. Let's do it, let's do it. Get yourself hyped and you'll be that same person. So this is the last quote. This is one of my favorite ones right here. It doesn't take talent to work hard. Anyone can do it. Show up, work hard, and listen. It takes a willingness to be dedicated, to improve, to be better. I don't care. I'm gonna just keep reading. It's so good. I don't care if you're a superstar or the weakest guy on the team. Anyone can show up, work hard, and listen. Are you looking for that non-existent shortcut, or are you ready to do the things the right way? Do you want it easy, or do you want to be great? Simple. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, kick rocks. But understand that anybody can be that top-notch, I want to push myself guy. It's often looked down upon on the person who's all about that keep going, keep going, keep going, until that person that's like keep going is beyond successful. Then it's like, oh, let's praise him. But understand, he started off with just keep going, keep going, keep going. You will skip some days, you will miss some days. It won't be perfect, but you got to get started, get your mind right, get locked in, get focused. I had to do so. Everything was all over for me. Everything was all over. So I was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna get I don't feel like doing everything right now. I don't feel like doing this right now. I don't feel like, okay, but where do you want, okay, cool. All right, so I got my mind right. 1, 2, I've already had some days where I've been too busy or days where I don't feel like it. It won't be perfect. Adjust, learn, do what you gotta do to just keep that rhythm going. And then after that, like, it becomes, you have to become relentless. Like, okay, am I gonna do it? Am I not? Am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it no matter what. I'm gonna do it. And once you make that decision of, I'm gonna do it, be a man of your word, a woman of your word, and continue to go. Ask Real Jordan, episode 3, chicken and rice, Muay Thai, Tim Grover, Relentless. I appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Let's keep the movement going. Let's win. Let's work. Thank you. Peace.